Relationships are very challenging. From an early age, I've always admired people who've had that ability to talk to anybody, and especially those who've been able to have those difficult conversations with apparent ease. The reason they're able to do that is the depth of relationship they have with the individual. Most of the time, we deal with our relationships from a level of unconscious incompetence. That is to say, we don't know what we don't know about relationships. When we can elevate ourselves to a level of conscious competence, we learn new skills and techniques that enable us to really manage our people and lead our people to a much higher degree. My name is Adrian Brown, the hospitality expert and founder of To Be To Serve. I want to share with you an approach that will not only make you more effective at handling difficult conversations, it will also help you to start to build effective relationships with anyone and make that process safe for you. I know time is the essence, so I'm going to keep this short. But I want you to understand one thing first. Relationships are made up of two very specific things. They're made up of a specific purpose and they're made up of a specific dynamic. The other thing you need to understand about relationships is every relationship is a one-to-one affair. Most of our relationships are ineffective relationships. They're relationships based on banter or data or opinion. But in the workplace, what we're looking for is relationships that are based on emotion, based on understanding and based on resource. One other important thing to grasp about relationships is that in the context of work, rejection is a really good thing. Because if someone's not willing to form an effective relationship with you, then they probably don't fit your business or your team. And that can save you a lot of time and a lot of pain. The person who coined the phrase "there's no I in team" definitely knew how to spell, but he didn't know anything about teams. Teams are made up of groups of individuals that have a shared purpose. Each member of that team also has their own individual purpose that determines what they do for the team and what they contribute. As a leader or manager of a team, you have an individual relationship with each team member and you have an individual purpose with each team member. When I worked for Burroughs in Australia, we merged with Sperry and we became a new company called Unisys. And our new director of marketing, a chap called Barry Freeman, was an excellent people manager. The first thing he did was set about creating a new team purpose, which was different to the one we'd had before because we'd been competitors. Now we were all one team. I was a cocky 26-year-old and sometimes I said inappropriate things, and I did this in one of the meetings that Barry was holding for our marketing team. He handled it in the meeting and got the meeting back on track, and afterwards he asked me to join him in his office. Now he could have given me a really serious telling off, but he didn't. What he did do was ask me some questions. He asked me how I could have behaved differently in a meeting to get a different outcome. He also made it clear that his purpose for his relationship with me was to have me perform at my best, and I had to do a lot of presentations at senior meetings. He then asked me what I wanted his purpose to be with me, and that was so that he could help me improve to be a great presenter at those meetings. I could have turned him down. I could have rejected his offer of help, but I didn't. If I had, it would have turned out to be very different. If people are not willing to engage with you, to form an effective relationship with you in work, then they probably need to find another job. They're not going to fit with you or your team. The effectiveness of your relationships actually determine the level of support you have for your vision, for what your business is trying to achieve. Effective relationships are key to managing your businesses for the results you want. And also, they give the opportunity and leverage to help individuals improve their performance. You don't have to be friends with someone to create an effective relationship. And as you work with someone in an effective relationship, it deepens and you get more and more strong relationship with that person and enables you to make more demands of them and for them to make more demands of you. You become a resource to each other. Ultimately, relationships are the biggest time saver you can have at work. So there you have the quick guide to effective relationships in under 5 minutes. If you'd like to find out more how you can increase your business performance by improving your business relationships with your team, then the simplest and easiest way, at the no financial risk to you, would be to have a chat with me. So fill in your details below and we'll contact you and arrange a suitable time. I look forward to meeting with you.